Caribbean, and the streak is now 8 games for our beloved Senators. I want to ask, is there any hope for this well-begotten team, Chick?
I just don't know, Harry. After yesterday's game against the Yanks, this team appears to be a ship without a rudder.
Well, they certainly appear to be missing something.
I'll tell you what they're missing. Talent.
You said a mouthful there, partner. Well, there's to wonder, if this streak continues, will Benny Van Buren survive?
They need something to give this team a spark. Something to bring it back to life.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. That's it for this filibuster. Thanks for watching. This filibuster is sponsored by Not Just Dance. If you only want to dance, you'll have to go elsewhere. But for everything else, it's Not Just Dance.
Thanks for watching.
You have to sell insurance in the summertime too?
Well, I don't have to, but when I see a guy like you who's not covered, I get worried.
Don't worry about me. I've been uncovered a long time.
Everybody should have an insurance program.
Next year maybe. Smokey, how's our crossword puzzle coming?
Very difficult.
So Ferguson gave me the signal to steal. With his pitch out, I got the second. Everybody was waiting for me except Ford Frick.
Hey, Sahovic, what's a 3-letter word for a sticky substance? Spit? No, that's 4.
Gum.
Gum!
Okay, Rocky, listen up. What sign is this?
Hit and run. Sure.
Right. Now, you're still at bat.
I take.
Okay, now, the count's 2 and 1.
Okay.
Really? You think that's the answer?
I don't do nothing.
How can you not go do anything? When I wipe the take signal, watch what follows. You go for it!
Sure.
Well, why couldn't you remember that last night? It could have cost us the big inning.
It's not that I'm dumb, Benny.
No one said anything about you as being dumb. Exactly.
It's just that, when we play the Yankees, I kind of tense up. I kind of lose my head. I figure, what the hell's the use?
Will you listen to this guy?
Benny, there's something different about him.
What do you mean?
We don't make them same goofers when we play Kansas City.
Now listen, that's what I'm talking about. All of you guys. Boys, I know you ain't yellow. Smokey, you bang into fences until you drive me crazy. Rock, you played 3 games with a broken hand.
Yeah, that was last week, Coach.
But it's your mental state. It's all off in the left field. Now listen to me. Baseball is only one half of the skill. But the other half is something else. Something bigger. You've gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and hope. Nothing's happened bad as it might appear. So wait till next year and hope. When your luck is batting 0, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. Ha! You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the car. First, you gotta have
A great slugger, we haven't got. A great pitcher, we haven't got. A
a crying.
Why should we case?
We gotta get better, cause we can't get worse.
And to add to it, we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart. Wait, boys, there's Gloria Ford. Tell her to her.
We've got
Heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
We're so happy that we're laughing.
That's the hardy thing to do. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
So we ain't been autographing.
Ha, ha, ha.
set the sign and I'll
Hoo, hoo, hoo. We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart.
Who minds them pop bottles flying?
The hisses and booze.
The team has been consistent.
Yeah, we always lose.
But we're laughing 'cause we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart.
Good morning.
Okay, boys.
I've often wondered what this team did to keep up its morale.
We didn't invite the press this morning, Gloria.
Benny, you're very foolish to have this prejudice against me just because I'm a woman. My paper gives you just as much space as the others do.
Yeah, I only wondered why you were here so early.
I came by to see naked men.
Who and me?
Look, my boss is very anxious to find out what some of your players think of the Yankees.
Look, I'll tell you something right now. My players don't play dead for the Yankees or any other club.
Are you Mr. Van Buren, the Washington manager?
I mean, why make something out of the Yankees? They're a swell bunch of fellas. And
Oh
besides,
yeah, they're very polite. And then they beat your brains out.
they're just another team as far as we're concerned.
I hear they're talking about handicapping the Yankees, making them wear extra weight on horses.
Yeah. So what the hell is on your mind, Mac?
My name is Applegate. My card, sir.
I'm busy. See my secretary.
Mr. Van Buren, I'm a longtime fan of the Washington Senators.
Listen, Mac, I told you I'm busy.
And for some time now, I've been beating the bushes for talent. This is my protege, Joe Hardy. Joe's quite a boy with a bat in his hands, and I'd like you to give him a try.
Yeah, so where you been playing, son?
Here and there.
Where's here and there?
Look, Mr. Van Buren, if you let me just hit a few, that's all I can ask.
What have you got to lose?
Smokey!
He can hit a ball a country mile.
You call me Benny?
I want you to take this kid down to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Mr. Van Buren. And I certainly...
Listen, tell Buster to throw up you, huh?
Sure thing. Come on back.
Where do you think you're going?
My protege may need my advice.
Oh, Buster will give him all the advice he needs. If you want to look, go into the stands, the fields for ball players. Oh, you don't mind, do you?
Love it, Mac. Just love it. Are you coming, my attractive friend?
We'll all look, but nothing will happen.
Want to bet?
I can't believe the kid is as good as all that. I mean, how could he be? Where the hell would he have been keeping himself? Henry!
Yeah, Coach,
Should go out there and tell Buster to throw hard.
he is throwing hard. Can't you hear him grunt?
Go out there and tell him to bear down.
Yeah. Hey, Buster!
Batting practice is one thing, but how's he doing a game?
He's got a nice swing.
She's gone! Over the fence. It's just luck. kid's got a career ahead of him. And I'll bet he doesn't have a dime worth of insurance.
What did they say your name was? Joe?
Oh, yes, sir. Joe. Joe Hardy.
Wow, well, you hit the ball pretty good.
Thanks.
So how's your fielding?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, you see, my manager was supposed to be here.
Did you need me?
I guess, Mr. Applegate, they want me to field some.
Go ahead, boy. You can do anything. You know that.
Right, well, what position do you play?
Like to be shortstop?
All right, get out there.
What do you think of my boy, Mr. Van Buren?
He's not bad.
Not bad. Did he kick that horse head right out of the park? Did he get the fat end of the bat on that field? 5-5, baby. How about that?
Who do they got up there? Mel Allen?
Dig, boy, dig!
Say, he's got an arm.
He's got an arm, he's got an arm like a cannon.
Hey, here are a couple of Texas leaguers. Let's see how he gets down under them.
What's the story on this kid?
You saw where he was hitting him, didn't you? Over the garden wall. Rifle it home, boy! Rifle it home!
Where'd he come from?
His name is Joe Hardy.
All right, Joe, come on in.
Who's he been playing for?
He weighs 193 pounds. Just juicy.
You're a big help!
So, you've never played anything but sandlot ball, huh? Whereabouts?
Out west.
Midwest. Yeah, Hannibal, Missouri.
Is that your hometown?
Oh, yeah. Boy, does it get hot there sometimes. Yeah, we just wait for the cool air to come down from Canada.
You do all right.
Well, thanks.
You know what? I think we're going to give you a contract. We're going to send you to one of our farm clubs for a little seasoning.
Seasoning? That's ridiculous.
How about it, kid?
No, sir. I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't got time.
Time?
Baseball's in a rut. If Ty Cobb came here for a chance, he'd sit into Little Rock for 3 years. Come on, Joe, we'll go over and appreciate it.
Look, Mr. Van Buren, just give me one more shot, will you? Look, I love the Senators.
So do I. There's only a few of us left.
Hey!
All right. Get your bat. Buster.
More seasoning, huh? The ball's only going for a 600-foot ride. That's all but chewing tobacco.
That's the longest ball I've ever seen in my life. I just can't believe it. Where could he have been all these? All right, you win. You get a uniform.
Yeah, I made it! You all right? Oh, Mr. Applegate, how can I ever thank you?
I'll find some way.
Oh, baby, this is wonderful. Listen, fellas, don't think I'm crazy or nothing or going off my chum, but you got no idea what this means.
Feels good, huh, Joe?
All my life I've dreamed. Oh, gee.
Come on, take it easy, kid.
I will.
I don't want you to get all excited. You'll tense up on us.
Oh, I must have tied the wrong knot.
Let me wait on you, boy. I have a feeling you're gonna bring us luck. Me too.
Oh, no.
Sit still.
Well, I'm glad I came down this morning.
Something happened after all, huh?
What's the real story on this kid? Will ya?
He's a natural talent, that's all.
Oh, don't be coy.
Well, thanks very much for loaning your shoes.
You did right by you, Joe.
What's the matter with your own shoes? I saw you bringing in a pair.
Well, they were, too big for me.
Your own shoes?
Yeah, has to do with the inward swelling due to the northern winds. When my
Come on,
cankles-
Joe. I'll take you upstairs to the office and have you meet Mr. Welch. Come on.
Oh, shouldn't I put my shoes on first?
I've got it! Shoeless Joe Hardy.
Is that what you're gonna call him?
That's what everybody's gonna call him. We'll give this pub some publicity.
Shoeless Joe, huh? Pretty good.
I'll help you celebrate, boys.
What's the gag?
Let's make Joe famous.
Sure, I'm willing.
Yeah, how do we make him famous?
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall. A little hoedown for a new star. Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall. What'd she say his name was? Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall.
She's gonna call him Shoeless Joe. Gee, Miss Mom, you sure got some wonderful ideas.
Oh, I got lots of ideas. You came along in a puff of smoke.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall.
Strong as the heart of a mighty oak.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall. Why care we to be having him? fighting for us. He's Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall. Go, 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 go. Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mall. 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 Has brushes Listerine.
Hardy. They don't let you near him. But look, here comes Mr. Welch. Who? Welch, the gentleman who owns the club.
The readers are really hard to get a feel on.
Of course they are, and we want to cooperate in every way. That's why I've asked you here today. But you know...
May I have your autograph? It's for my niece. She's sick. Muscular diphtheria.
You know, after all these lean years, we finally bring you a truly great ball player. A man that we can all be proud of, and right away this Gloria Thorpe person starts sniping at.
You know Gloria, she's the eager type, she's just curious.
Well, does it help?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm kind of curious myself. What about those shoes? How come he couldn't fit his own shoes?
It's a pair of spiked shoes. They all look alike. He picked up the wrong shoes is all. I mean, what's the big mystery there? Good grief. This boy has gone from pinch hitter to idol of the nation in less than a month. He's got the whole team coming to life. And right away, you fellas want to go and make trouble.
And I'll get Joe Hardy's too.
Here comes somebody.
He's nobody.
Are you anybody?
Not a soul.
Welcome to another filibuster. I'm Harry Carabina. Chip Thompson cannot be with us today. Nasty case of fingers. We all wish him well. Today's topic, shoeless Joe Hardy. Is this kid for real? The kid from out of the Gloaming continues to impress for these Senator fans. So the question is it just a fluke? One thing that's for sure, the team has caught fire since getting this young rookie up there and has had their first winning month in nearly 12 years. I don't know what's in the water in Hannibal, Missouri, but they should bottle it and charge a nickel. And that's it for this filibuster, which has been brought to you by Bank First. You can go anywhere else second, but bank first. Thanks for watching.
Joe, you mustn't be so temperamental.
I'm not, Coach. It's just the questions that Gloria Thorpe dame keeps asking. Well, they're none of her business.
Look, a good press means a lot to the front office. Now, come on, boy. Play ball with them a little, will you?
Well, they're a bunch of crooks. I mean, they write down whatever comes to their heads. Doesn't matter what you tell them.
Listen, you go talk to him, and I'll go stay for his office.
Joe, you're getting to be a regular prima donna.
Well, I don't understand why they have to keep after me. Why can't I just play baseball instead of sitting around answering a bunch of questions about my past?
It's all right. You get into a jam, you can always turn to me.
But I don't want to get in a jam.
Also, it seems you are forgetting who made you who you are today.
Look, I'm batting .480.
As a baseball player, you are a triumph. As a man who goes through with a bargain, you leave something to be desired. I followed you last night.
Oh?
And I followed you the night before.
Oh. Well, don't you know just where I am without all that effort?
No, Joe, I usually have to do most things the hard way. The only thing that comes effortlessly is the cigarette trick.
Generally.
Oh, there we
Was
go.
there any-
See?
Is there any objections to me walking around where I used to live?
Yes. You know how I feel about home and wives.
Look, that's why I didn't tell you I was going back. Look, Mr. Applegate, I love baseball, all right? But I'm homesick.
I am planning a diversion for you. I've sent for a very attractive girl from Chicago.
Oh, I don't like people from Chicago. You know, I sold a house to a couple from Chicago.
Not with that, Joe. I'm giving you the opportunity to know one of the most fascinating women ever known in the history of the world.
No, thank you.
Well, don't go back to Magnolia Street. Do you understand me? I forbid it.
Look, you don't own me yet. Not until after midnight of the 24th.
And then?
Is it so bad I just want to go home?
It's gauche. You're getting too big for that kind of sentimental nonsense. Now you just think things over.
I am thinking things over. I'm thinking about a lot of things. Man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he abuses it. I didn't know what I had when I had my own love. I didn't know what I had till I said goodbye, oh love. Yes, man doesn't know what he has till it is no longer. Oh, wrong, Lord, the happy thought is, whatever it is lost. May someday once again be found.
Joe! There you are.
Yes, Mr. Rock.
Joe, it seems Miss Thorpe hadn't quite finished asking questions yet. You don't mind talking to her for a while more?
No, sir. I'll do whatever you say.
Okay, guys, come on in.
Now, Joe is feeling better. If you've got any more questions...
It isn't that I've got more questions, Mr. Welch, but I don't think I caught the answer to the one that I asked.
Which one?
Your family.
They've all passed away. I haven't got anyone. Nobody.
What about friends?
Well, he's got one that I know of. You can put my name down on that pad, little lady.
What about your friends back in Hannibal? Heard from any of them?
If I may interrupt for a moment, I happen to represent the Hannibal Bugle, and if I must say, our little old town is pleased as pumpkins about little old Joe.
Well, thank little old you, and thank little old Joe.
Quit picking on the boy, would you? Look, he hasn't got anything more to say to you. If you want to ask questions, ask me.
Okay. Do you think Washington's gonna win the pennant?
When I swim the channel.
Don't be so funny.
What's so funny? What's so damn funny about Washington winning the pennant?
Oh, Joe, come
Well,
on.
Coach, who's winning more games than we are?
Well, Joe, I
don't understand why it's such a funny idea that Washington should cop the pennant. Well, all we gotta do is win games.
Here, here!
I guess I spoke too much.
No, you didn't. Now, these newspaper people don't know what it is to have your heart in a team. Okay, we're not even in the first division yet. But strange things happen in baseball. We're playing like a new team. We're climbing. We're moving up. So you think what you please, and I'll think what I please. But don't blame me for hoping. And don't blame me for loving this boy that's made it possible for me to hope. So you can go out and put in your papers that I say that we will have the pennant sewed up come September 25th. That's what we think, isn't it, Joe?
The season ends the 25th.
That's right, boy.
Then we'll have it sewed up by the 24th.
Now there's a statement for you.
How sneaky can a fella get? Lola!
Hi, Chief.
Welcome to the nation's capital.
Thank you, Chief.
Have a good trip?
Perfect. The plane crashed in Cleveland.
Good. Good. How about that job in Chicago?
Oh, got the whole thing cleared up before I left. I got the old boy to embezzle $100,000 and lost it from at the racetrack. Then his wife left him and he took to drink. I told him I was through and he jumped out of the window. 20-second story.
That's high enough. That's fine.
Oh, do you want me to try for the Empire State next time?
No, Lola, this is a straight seduction job. New boy, I just gotta hold it. Look, Lola, I've done a terrible, foolish thing. Actually, I'm rather ashamed to confess it. I let this real estate genius talk me into an escape clause.
I never heard of such a thing.
You'll never hear of it again. I'm overworked. I let it slip by me.
I know. Poor dear. The election's coming up.
Well, when I made this Joe Hardy deal,
Joe Hardy.
that's his name.
Gee, they say he's great. Clarence just raved about him.
Who's Clarence?
You know.
Look, here's the title. This is a mass torture deal like the 30 Years' War. I've got thousands of Washington fans drooling into the illusion that Washington is going to win a pennant.
Oh, Chief, that's awfully good. There'll be suicides, heart attacks, and apoplexy. Just like the good old days.
The key to the whole thing is the spelling. He wants to go back to his wife. He's probably sneaking back there right this second.
Come on, Chief. You know I'm pretty good at making men forget their wives. This is a routine case. I'll just use a standard vampire treatment.
There is not a homewrecker on my staff better than you, Lola. But this fella's stubborn.
Come on, Chief. You know I've got what it takes. Don't make me brag. I took the scene out of the king of Siam. I took the starch out of the sails of the Prince of Wales. It's no great art, yet it's the heart of a man on a silver platter. A little brain, a little talent with the emphasis on the latter. I made mincemeat out of a sweet young farmer. I took the fight out of the night when I pierced his armor, and I'll bet I can upset every male in the Yale regatta. A little brain, a little talent with the emphasis on the latter. You gotta know just what to say and how to say it. You gotta know what game to play and how to play it. You gotta stack those decks with a couple of extra aces. And this queen has her aces in all the right places.